here we go. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here are the starters for Houston. Jabari Smith out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Alperen Sengun. And it's Thompson in a two-guard. Now here's Giddey. Out left to the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at the Magic, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Seeing where Houston is, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on them. That's what Sengun just did.
Here's Giddey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Fred VanVleet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Shepherd, he's checked in for Houston.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Inside, here's Sengun. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Adebayo. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Shepherd. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans. Out to the wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And a chance now for us to take a look at the point guard leaders in assists this season. Fred VanVleet on top. 4th, Josh Giddey.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
It's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have, it's point guard play at its best.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Adebayo against Sengun. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the
play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Sengun, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Down low. Here's Murray. Nice D from Thompson.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Giddey. Williamson outside. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Finney Smith's checked in for Smith.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
Pass to Eason. Over Williamson. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Shepard.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. Now here's Williamson. Here's Jones. Williamson inside. He's against Eason. Williamson misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Eason. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Williamson. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 7. Thompson outside. And here's Şengün. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Shepard missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones, the pass to Murray. And again, New Orleans no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Looking to win the run. Thompson pulls it in.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Back to Şengün. From 13. Another one falls for Houston.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pelicans trail by 12. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Williamson. It's tipped.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Jones. Alperen Şengün. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Jose Alvarado is out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Durant with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul, and the Pelicans making a change here. Giddey's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Durant. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Good D by Finney-Smith. Okogie on the wing. To the middle. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's Finney-Smith. That three's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 15. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Van Vliet. And he makes it. Van Vliet's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Giddey. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Smith. There's the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. DeJounte Murray's checked in for Bay. Alperen Sengun's checked in for the Rockets. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Giddey passes to Murray. Outside Jones. All alone. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Here's Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got his first points of the game.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Not going to go that time. Pelicans trail by 12. Back to Giddey. Here's Misi. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Launches a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now. Smith outside. He drops it from range. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepherd comes in for Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Murray inside, defended by Thompson. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Shepherd's got 11 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Misi. Now Giddey. Here's Williamson. They need this. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Houston leading by 18. Sengun with it. Here's Shepherd, defended by Jones. Sengun, a screen on Jones. And there's a 3-second violation. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, Now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. The Rockets, number 1.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
Giddey finds Williamson. To the paint. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Here's Shepherd. Again, Houston.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets, Eason comes in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's VanVleet. 9 points in his last outing. It's Eason with the jam.
Classic move by VanVleet. Run the play and get someone open.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Eason can't get it to go. Giddey with it. No good there. And so it's the Houston Rockets. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Houston Rockets.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Houston leading by 18. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Tari Eason is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. And it's Murray with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Now here's Giddey. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide-open man.
VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 6 assists here tonight. Pelicans trail by 20. Now Murray. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Murray's got his second basket on the night.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Here's New Orleans now. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the wing on the left. And there's the lob. Look at Williamson finish the oop.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Eason pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Over Williamson. Another one falls for Houston.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which 2 guards have been making their presence felt on the glass with their rebounding. Number 1, Amin Thompson.
And I just love how he's willing to battle among the trees, using determination and agility rather than size to dominate on the glass.
Those little things, those hustle plays he makes, those go a long way towards helping the team each and every night.
Murray, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Pelicans trail by 17. Outside Murray. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's Şengün, high post. Smith outside. Takes a 3. That shot is off.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Connects from downtown.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Şengün, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Murray passes to Giddey. Outside Murray. From the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Whoa!
Nice.
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. There's the double with Thompson. Adebayo finds Giddey. Williamson outside. To the right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Rockets in transition from outside the arc. Back to Şengün. Smith outside. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pelicans trail by 21. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Finney Smith's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Shot to stop the run. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Rockets lead by 21. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Left side, Eason. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williamson has the open look. And again, New Orleans, no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Şengün. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Houston making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Eason, and it's Shepard in for Thompson. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Shepard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Bay inside. Finney-Smith's there. Outside Jones. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Giddey's checked in for Alvarado. Houston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And it's Shepard missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the dunk by Bay.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Good on the 13-footer. Shepard's got 19 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. DeJounte Murray is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Murray for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Here's Okogie. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Murray. Shot blocked. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Shepard. And that one's on target from the wing. 21 points in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Shepard. And Bey pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
And it's Green off the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Outside Giddey. Floats one up. He gets it in there.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Jones. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard. But did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And the Rockets making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Outside Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed. Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. The Pelicans have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Outside Murray. With the floater.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Inside. Back to Green. Over Williamson. And there's Green on the assist from Adams. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Murray. And again, New Orleans no good. The Rockets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Nice shot by Okogie.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances. Just take it to the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Giddey. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Okogie's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Adebayo. Nails the baby hook.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Holiday from long range. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Alperen Sengun.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Oh, powered down with both hands. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant with another miss. And Giddey has got the ball here for New Orleans. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. He can't get that one to fall. Holiday passes to Durant. Durant with another miss. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player.